Good afternoon. An 81-year-old part-time imam from Cardiff has been sentenced to 13 years in prison for sexually and indecently assaulting 4 young pupils. Mohammed Haji Sadiq abused the girls at the Medina Mosque in the city, where he taught the Quran for more than 30 years. From Cardiff Crown Court, Jordan Davis reports.
Mohammed Haji Sadiq leaving Cardiff Bay Police Station last year. Now convicted of 14 child sex offences. Today, he was sentenced to 13 years in prison. Sadiq, described in court as a part-time imam, abused his victims here at Cardiff's Medina Mosque between 1996 and 2006. Today, the court heard one victim feared there may now be consequences for speaking out against Sadiq. Another victim said it was impossible to tell anyone what had happened because of her religion. Another victim said her family had been very supportive. Shireen Williams is from an organisation that works with Muslim women.
In some families, you said something like that and your family will support you, your community will rally around you, and said actually that we have no space for the perpetrator in our social networks. But in some sections of the community, it's a case of keep quiet about it, or are you really telling the truth?
Sadiq taught the Quran at the Medina Mosque for more than 30 years, but had no formal qualifications. He would threaten pupils in class. This woman, who can't be identified, said Sadiq would abuse her while other children were in the room. Her words have been spoken by someone else.
It sounds a bit sad. It starts to feel quite normal eventually. Because it was every day, I was just sort of going in thinking, yeah, let's get this over with.
Sadiq has had no involvement with the mosque since 2006. Today a statement was read on its behalf.
We applaud the bravery and courage of the young women who now, as adults, pursued the case and pursued justice. Mr. Sadiq was not an imam, but a volunteer teacher at the former Medina Mosque. All mosques in Wales now have child protection policies in place, and teachers and volunteers alike are all vetted and closely monitored.
Mohammed Haji Sadiq was described in court as cunning with a dark, deviant side. Now sentenced to 13 years in prison, he'll have to register as a sex offender for the rest of his life.